beautiful souls, welcome into Starlight, Starbright, Oracle and Tarot. Wishing you love, light and good fortune to you and your loved ones today and every day. Welcome in. And to the new subscribers, welcome and thank you for subscribing. This is a pick a card reading. I'm going to do one once a week on a Saturday. Saturday Australian time, probably Friday other people's Northern Hemisphere time. So the first, I pick my turn, what cards I'm going to use out of buckets. So each group has completely different deck of cards. And what they are is, the first one is good news. The second one is dare to hear or dare to know. And the third one is the unknown. So I will have them put into chapters, so you can just click on which pile. So pile 1, good news. Pile 2, dare to hear or dare to know. And pile 3, the unknown. So you chose pile 1. You want to hear some good news. Let's find out what good news is coming your way. Okay, so we have tea leaves, handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Whoa. Say yes to something. So that's, yeah, there's a contract, there's an agreement coming your way. And it's going to be good news. It's going to be important. And then we have, oh my goodness, victory in some endeavor. So this could be to do with work, or it could be to do with your social, it could be to do with anything. Let's find out. There's a big V here, like Aries or Virgo, that kind of thing. So Aries can be all about social fun and play, and Virgo can be all about business. So maybe mixing business with pleasure of some kind. And Apple, temptation will test you. Very, very interesting. So something could be forbidden here. I think you need to be careful how you conduct yourself. Don't be too friendly is what I'm getting, and all will go very, very well. So make sure whatever agreement that you are entering into, that it aligns with yourself and with your higher self and with your path, is what I'm getting to say to you. But yeah, this is good news. So far so good. Victory in some endeavor. And then we have some tarot. Oh, the Fool. So there's a new beginning here. Playful energy, optimism, but also beware of folly. Beware of silliness. I think you need to come with this a little bit serious is what I'm getting. Even if it is sociable, there's something here where you need to be a little bit on the serious side. Try not to be too excited with mania or folly here. But the Fool, again, Aries energy. You could be, going on a bit of a trek, or there's some kind of exercise involved, is what I'm getting to say to you as well. So, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So definitely something or someone coming with an offer. It could change everything around for you. So like a change in direction. You think you're heading one way, but then you do an about face and head another direction. And again, we've got that air, we have that fire energy of Aries with that Knight of Pentacles energy of Taurus energy. So, but again, this steady, stable offer coming your way, and a Seven of Wands. So there could be some hidden traps here or some hidden enemies, but this is good news. And then a Knight of Swords coming in very fast. A lot of information as well to help you on your journey. Wow, this is interesting. I'll just get the other cards. Elixir. So an elixir can be good medicine, or it can also be something to do with temptation. It can be to do, of course, with alcohol and things like that. We have devotion, Mirabai. So here we have a beautiful person from India. And then we have a never-ending story. Yeah, there's something here. This really good news coming your way, but you could blow it, is what I'm getting. Oh, communication, 33. So this is spiritual as well, something that aligns with your higher self. So something's coming in very fast, but I think you can be your own worst enemy. Or somebody, you're rising with the Seven of Wands, you're getting into a position where other people could want to see you fall. But with good behavior and good sense, staying calm and level, maybe, you know, if it is mixing business with pleasure, sometimes we can have business meetings that involve lunch and alcohol. Well, that used to be the case back in the 80s. Everything was a long lunch. But there is a temptation here that'll test you. So this person's going to test you on all different levels is what I'm getting as well. So, you know, you don't want to be in regret, this never-ending story. So you have to think about how did things not quite work out the way that you thought they would work out in the past, and don't make the same mistake twice. So this is definitely a test for you, but there is victory and success. Mixing business with pleasure and a Knight of Pentacles. There's an offer here. And then a Knight of Swords coming in. That's communication. That's a lot of fast, swift communication. Needing information. You have to stand out above the crowd. You could be chosen from many is what I'm getting as well. And the person who is, oh gosh, the person who is victorious is the person who communicates most effectively. So devotion as well. So your devotion could be tested as well. Is this something that you really want to be doing? It could actually even be academic testing or a legal contract of something that has to be signed. So you have to test your mettle. There's no room here for playing the fool. But you're also just going to fall into this. This is something that's just going to come your way out of nowhere with the Fool energy, and it's going to set off a chain of events that is going to be very positive for you, that is going to be very victorious. Yeah, you'll be put to the test. It's almost like you have to sort of jump through hoops. It's interesting, I'm getting like the Australian SAS, the Special Forces Unit. I was watching a documentary on them, or a show on them, and what they have to go through, and only the survival of the fittest at the end. So you don't want this to be regret. 37, 73, 10. Maybe you think you're at the end of the road, that there's nothing new for you, but something's definitely coming out of the blue with this good news. I might just get a couple of tarot on this. Thank you, good news. Oh, look at that. This is an opportunity to get things right, for a refresh, for a reset. This could also be to do with love as well. But it's also a process of cleansing, dropping the facade, being true to yourself. There's something peaceful going on here. Or if you are going out and about, don't drink alcohol, like just drink some mineral water or something like that, so that you can keep your wits about you. Because this is a test as well. Like, they may offer you alcohol, but they don't want somebody who wants to have, who wants to drink alcohol. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at a business lunch or whatever. So just be careful. But this could also to do with around the water, a body of water, that kind of thing as well. To do with swimming, to do with boating, all sorts of things. One more card. Ooh. Yeah, it's going to create a lot of anxiety. There is a trap here that's being set for you with the Eight of Swords. But if you think clearly, see clearly, it's really going to be a test. It's almost like a blind tasting of some kind as well. Yeah, you're going in blind, and it's going to be a test of your wits and your stamina. And there's the Knight of Swords again. Yeah. So this is very fascinating. So the good news is that you're going to succeed, but you have to be fresh and you have to keep your wits about you. there's an offer coming in, and it's to do with work and pleasure. So something that you love doing, something that you're going to love doing that's highly creative, that is going to be refreshing, or they find you very refreshing. But it's almost like you have to, in order to have this victory, you have to avoid temptation. You have to clean up your act a little bit, is what I'm getting here as well. You have to be very, very clear. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a trap for you, and you could end up disappointed. So the good news is you've got something amazing about to happen, some kind of contract, some job or career or some endeavor, and you're going to be very successful. And 33, you know, it's guided. Communication's key here. Okay, number 1, that was your reading. Thank you. Welcome in, pile number 2. You chose Dare to Hear. Dare to Know. Okay, let's find out what this is. And it's interesting because it's the Body Tarot, which is an interesting deck. I'm never sure whether I like that deck or not. Anyway, months of the year popped out, so February could be very important to you. So that's Aquarius. It's actually, February can be Aquarius, Pisces. So the wind is blowing. So prepare for some windy weather. It's blowing in from the east. Do we get easterlies? Yes. Oh, of course we do. Easterlies are actually beautiful here in Australia. Oh, Unicorn. You use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So there's a change occurring, and you need to trust your intuition. So you need to clear the air needs to be cleared in some way. So you have to clear your mind. You have to still your mind. Stop thinking and start feeling and follow your intuition. And the Wheel of Fortune is here. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. But this is a wheel, it's a Wheel of Fortune. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You have to overcome some kind of indecisiveness. You have to definitely make a decision about something, whatever it is, and be brave to move forward. But it's going to require some kind of change or clearing of the air for you to be able to make some form of beneficial change. And because this is Dare to Know or Dare to Hear, this is something that you've been ignoring, that you can't ignore anymore. And it could be to do with your health because of the Body Tarot that's been chosen here. So we have the 5 of Metal, Budget. So lungs as well. So there could be something to do with the lungs. If you're a smoker, it's time to give up smoking. You can't ignore it anymore. And the large intestines. But budget, this could be financial as well. But the 5 of Swords is malicious energy. It can be vindictive and a little bit nasty. So there could be somebody who's throwing shade your way. You know, they're not particularly nice, or somebody around you is getting this 5 of Swords energy where somebody has to win at all cost. But you need to budget. So that's an interesting combination of 5 of Swords with, or do they mean, or is 5 of Metal 5 of Coins? So yeah, either way, the message the message that's coming out is the message. So 5 of Swords, you need to limit the energy that you put into others who want to be malicious. You have to think clearly and be measured in your responses if you respond at all, and trust your intuition. If you know deep inside yourself that somebody's not ready to hear what they need to hear, or that you know that it's not the right time, trust that. But if this is the 5 of Pentacles being left out in the cold, you know, feelings of lack and things like that, you do need to pay attention to your money. You do need to pay attention to your budget, but without the worry and fear. Or you've got to make a decision that you're putting off making. And we have the Ace of Cups, a refresh, a new beginning, you know, needing to cleanse as well. But this is love, and we've got the kidneys here, and I don't know what that is, but love. So there's big love possibly coming your way, or you're having difficulties with someone that you love, whether that's family, friends, or a lover. and they could actually be trying to tell you some things about yourself, or vice versa, that neither are ready to hear right now. So there's nothing but conflict. You might feel like you're being manipulated by someone, or they feel this way. It seems to be flip-flopping back and forwards, which is this indecisiveness as well. It's almost like you don't really know who's right or wrong in this situation, but there is no right or wrong. And then we have the Ten of Cups, happiness. So there's joy and happiness here, but there's an obstacle. And we have death, transformation, rebirth. So I think you're going through some difficulties here, and it's to do with communication, because this reminds me of the Moonology a little bit, when it comes to communication, that there's Gemini energy there as well, air energy. So you are a very unique person. You approach things in very unique ways. You're very special to someone, but things aren't going to go well, or they're not going well because of lack of being able to listen or clear the air. If this is your health as well, you're not really able to fully transform, to fully come out of the lower chakras and into the higher chakras until you cleanse from some addictions as well. And you know, you can't just let yourself aimlessly move through life. You have to start taking deliberate action and deliberate steps in your own life. You have to make a decision and stick to it, so you're not splitting yourself into parts and pieces. Body parts, oh my god. Okay, whatever. Yeah. Oh, well, there you go. Staying focused. Hold the course. So full steam ahead, hold the course. So you need to stay focused and keep moving ahead. I spy with my little eye I'm getting for some reason. I don't know why I'm getting that. Oh, and look at that. That's weird. Reaching your destination. So, you know, you want to be in a place of love. You want to be in a place of happiness. You want things to transform, whether this is spiritual, whether it's material, whether it is someone in your life. You're going through some kind of malicious energy at the moment that all needs to be cleared. So toxic energy is malicious energy, and it's not about winning or losing. It's about growth, growing, moving through this. You must make a decision. You can't flip-flop. You can't tell somebody off and then feel guilty about it next, and then want to apologize when they're not ready to hear it, or you know, all of this, or you know, oh, I need to stop spending money, but oh, I can't resist but buy that thing online. You know, like spending money's too easy when it's online, that's for sure. And, you know, or I want better health, but I'm not giving up my bad habits. You know, these are the things you're ignoring that you don't want to hear. And you're daring to hear it. The truth is that the air needs to be cleared, but you need to use your intuition and not your mind in order to move through this negative energy, and be decisive, stick to it. Like if you like never threaten anything, you can't follow through. But if somebody threatens something to you, like, oh, I'm never speaking to you again, then okay, let them eat those words down the track. You know, somebody doesn't want to ever speak to you again, okay, done. Don't be wishy-washy about it, going, oh, but, oh, no, none of that. So there is love and happiness and transformation just around the corner for you. You just need to stay focused. You're being distracted by negative energies, and those negative energies can move through people who are really close to us, and really take us by surprise. You know, Five of Swords energy is a bit of a surprise attack, you know, but it's malicious. So does that make sense? So reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. This is, you know, you're going through a spiritual test, but there are things that you need to adjust about yourself. We can't adjust other people to fit us. We have to adjust ourselves to fit our path. But it's, you know, this is a really good outcome. You're almost there. It could even be 5 days. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. So you need to slow down. You need to start making beneficial changes to yourself, because, you know, you have something to focus on. You have something to do. And I know I hate it when people say that. Oh, you've got something to do. And the Milky Way perspective. Remember, it's all just perspective. Their perspective, your perspective. If you come with love, then there is no malicious. And if somebody's being malicious with you, then you need to, you know, stay your course. Cleanse, you know, happiness and joy. 10 of Cups, family happiness. It's all about to come your way. And your life is about to transform in ways you couldn't have imagined. But what you can't hear, or what you're afraid to know, is the truth of how you affect people. Just because you have this perspective of yourself being a beautiful person, which you probably are, but that's not always the perspective other people have of you or want of you. Not everyone's going to like you. It's a hard lesson for everybody. We all want to be liked by everybody, don't we? Oh, happiness and joy. And the King of Cups. So you could have a new partner. You might not want to hear this, but you've got a new partnership coming your way. This growth, oh my God, stardom and good news. So you might not be wanting to hear that you actually have love coming your way, and it's going to be very happy and abundant. Perhaps you've dealt with karmic partners and you think, no, I want to be single forever. Well, sorry, that's about to change. So I hope that makes sense. That's your reading number 2. All right, love to you guys. Okay, hello, pile number 3. You want to walk into the unknown. What do you not know that you just have to know? Sometimes we're not even told, even when we want to know. But let's find out the unknown. What is unknown to you that needs to be revealed or is going to be revealed to you right now? Starting with the tea leaves. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Okay, so you're journeying somewhere, perhaps even dreaming, but it's like the Chariot. So you're going forward, and the Chariot is like running a marathon, or it's an obstacle course or a steeplechase. You know, this to the victors go the spoils. So victory after a long testing period is what I'm getting. Great passion. So that's beautiful. So you have to rediscover your passion. Yeah, maybe you've run out of energy. Maybe the obstacle course of life has been too, you know, like maybe a little bit too rigorous. So you have to have your passion reignited. And tulip here as well. So tulips, you know, Holland, that kind of thing, or the Netherlands. But also I'm getting like the tulip craze. You know, like when tulips were seen as valuable for a short period of time, some kind of fad. Yeah. Some kind of fad. You've got to get off the fads. Older woman. Dealings or relationship with an older woman. Okay. Unknown. Let's have a look. Let's go a bit quicker. And then we have the Jack of Hearts, which is the page of water. 24, 42, 6 I mean, harmony. But there's a bit of storm clouds there. And there's a inlet. And like a cuttlefish shell. Cuttlefish. I'm getting cockatoos now for some reason. And then we have the 7 of water, so some confusion. 7 of water is, yeah, the 7 of cups, options. But this is also like the holly and the ivy, Christmas, 5, change. Yeah, you have to embrace some kind of change. And you've had too many options. or your mind's scattered, like you've been journeying in your mind at all these different options, but you're not putting anything into practice because you're lacking some kind of passion, or you're waiting for a passion to be ignited. And a page of cups is drama, theatre, a new beginning in love, a love message. But it, you know, as I said, it's also drama and theatre, script writing, anything to do with, you know, TV, media even, that kind of thing. But it's also, this is solitude, taking time out to create. Or you're going to go on a journey from a warm country to a cold country where there's holly and ivy, which is Britain, isn't it? And then it looks like you're going from some kind of deserted island, like Hawaii or something. So maybe there's some traveling here involved. But what's unknown, what's unexpected? 8 of spades, 20. Look, there's a feast here, and there's a cauldron with a pot. There's So camping, and it's not like you're going to be going through like all the seasons in one day. And spades, oh God, I can never remember. Spades are pentacles, aren't they? Yeah, 8 of pentacles. So yeah, there's prosperity here, hard work paying off, the fruits of your labors, harvest. Oh, this is an interest. When's 29 and the Ace of Pentacles? So there's a big opportunity coming your way as well. You know, like this, I always think of this as being like Maori, New Zealand, that kind of thing. So there's a big, so the unknown. I think you're journeying to all of these places in your mind. It's almost like Walter Mitty, you know, the story of Walter Mitty, who wrote all the stories of his great adventures that he never had. He never left his home. So great passion. Seasonal. Perhaps you're going to be doing some seasonal work that's going to be taking you all over the place. Traveling for work. Passion. Anyway, I'll just keep going. Tawny frog mouth. It's a bird. 23. So yeah, changes, dramatic changes. 23, it's like you've been through hell, or somebody's put you through hell and you need change. So the tawny frogmouth, consideration. There's something that needs to be considered. And we've got older woman and wisdom. 36, 63, 9. And then, oh, we have divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flame, or a partnership. We've got a masculine who's possibly thinking of feminine. Could be an older woman. There could be an age gap here. Twin flame, man, my channel that I deleted a while back, so much twin flame stuff. I was on this twin flame journey. It's like, my God, twin flame is so toxic because everybody sits and waits and hangs on. You know, oh yeah, I'm a twin flame, and you know, they're in all these abusive relationships, or they're after somebody who's in another relationship with someone else, and oh my God, it's so bad. Because nobody really understands what a twin flame journey really is. And I explained it till I was blue in the face, but no, they all still wait and they all still hope that that toxic karmic partner that they think they're in love with, that's their twin flame, will be coming to them. But you have to be healed to be in a fully spiritual relationship with someone else. Anyway. Virgo, I analyze. So we have Virgo, analyze. Yeah, so it's all in your mind. Or somebody's imagining you. Perhaps you left. Maybe there was somebody that you sort of thought you were on a twin flame journey with, or, you know, you're definitely a divine feminine, and there definitely is. This is divine masculine card, so we could have a masculine person, you know, doesn't matter what body they're in, who's thinking about you. They're wondering where you are. Yeah, it's like, you know, maybe you keep changing what country you're in on Facebook or something. So the unknown, there's a great passion here. Dealing's a relationship with an older woman. So, I mean, you know, this definitely smacks of twin flame. But, you know, with twin flame, you never pin your hope, like you don't really know who your twin flame is, but you know, you're going to be put through, you know, like you're going to be dancing with the devil until you just decide to work on yourself. Yeah, it's victory and the world. So the unknown. I analyze 1881 9 again. Lots of 9s, Virgo. What's going on here? Oh, look at that. Yeah, decision. Blowing hot and cold. You can't make up your mind. Or you're not seeing something coming. It's unknown. Needing to be patient, or a sacrifice has to be. You have to sacrifice your mind. You have to stop thinking and start doing. You have to start taking action if you want victory. You have to, no matter what journey you think you're on, you're here to learn wisdom. there's a big opportunity. 29, 11. There's a big opportunity here for, oh God, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. What's this older woman here? Oh, came up again. 8 of Cups. Yeah. Somebody left you behind, or you've left your past behind, or you know, or somebody else has moved on, and we have a King of Wands. What the hell? So, and a Page of Pentacles, a new beginning, a new job, a new life, study. Somebody's been studying you. What you don't know, what's unknown, is that you've walked away from something or somebody because it was like so much indecision, or you were blindsided by something. It sent you crazy with your mind, like, but at the same time it broke you down. There's a new chapter opening up. Maybe you need to write about your experiences. Maybe you were on some kind of journey and you need to write about, like, these are like different chapters, different seasons. I analyze, Virgo, being patient, taking some time out to write about your experiences. And also putting an end to this twin flame thing. Like, it's not about twin flames. It's not about being the divine masculine, being the divine feminine. It's about walking your own path, growing in wisdom, growing in spirit. But this King of Wands is definitely watching you. There's somebody definitely watching you. So what do we need to know? What's the final? Why? Oh, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a learning experience, or somebody's spying on you. You're going to be very successful, or you're a star. Yeah, cyclic payments. Or somebody famous is looking at you, or you're going to become famous. Wow. See, this is a problem even as a tarot reader, trying to delve into the unknown, like, because it's unknown. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, this is an intriguing one. So it's going to be longer than the others. Okay, let's have Desk. Pay attention to your work. Right. So I think you've been indecisive about where to place your passions. Like, and what you should be doing. It's like, oh, what should I be doing? I've got no idea. Well, you need to meditate on it and think about, you know, think about what it is you want to labor on. It's like sitting at a desk. It's creating chapters, writing, whatever it is, it's going to be highly successful. It keeps talking about chapters here. So if there's something that keeps coming up but you don't think that you're worthy of doing it, you need to do it. If you're thinking about somebody else, yeah, they're still watching you, but it's not for this time. This is not, the timing's wrong. The timing's all wrong for you. And if you thought you had, like, if you're on a twin flame journey, that doesn't mean you don't have partnerships or anything like that coming your way, but it's all about timing with the Wheel of Fortune. Boot. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So you've got to get out of your mind, get into your passions, and start pursuing your goals. And again, there's some New Zealand Maori stuff going on here. Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. So you have to be kind of alone. It's like you're a writer, or whatever, or an artist, or whatever it is you're creating, whatever you're studying, whatever you're doing. You have to, you know, put yourself first. You have to, if you've been separated from somebody that you thought was your twin flame, possibly they are, but this is what's given you, like, it's given you the experiences to put it into a passion. The universe is asking you to create something, and it's, you know, something that you feel very passionate and strong about. So that's what's unknown to you. It's kind of like you already know, but you're just not doing it because you don't know if you're going to be successful or not. Well, if the unknown to you is, am I going to be successful? The answer is yes. If it's unknown to you, am I going to have my twin flame? The answer is probably no. because the timing's not right. It was all an experience for you to create, put into one of your chapters. It's a chapter of one of your book, you know, or whatever it is you're creating. Like, your life is a series of chapters, and somehow you've got to write about this, or you've got to put this down, or you've got to teach others, or you have to put it into some kind of passionate, inspired work. I mean, it could be, you know, a channel. It could be World Wide Web, that kind of thing. It's, you know, because spirit, like, twin flame is a spiritual journey, and you're not always going to come together with your twin flame, and 9 times out of 10 you're going to be with toxic karmic partners that are going to put you into different, like on an obstacle course that we said, like you've been on a marathon, you've run a marathon in this chariot, you know, and life just hasn't given you really what you expected, but at the end of the day you're going to have this amazing success. An older woman, no matter how old you are, no matter how young you are. It all started when you were 29. Something shifted and changed. You made a decision that wasn't you've been letting your head rule instead of your heart. So anyway, that's it. Love to you guys. Bye.